welcome to my channel. I'm Mary Gunner. And in this episode, I actually wanted to talk to you about he's just not that into you. So men that aren't really attracted to you, but they're kind of having a relationship with you anyway. So I wanted to give you some signs. You know, someone that doesn't really want to sleep with you, then that comes down to, yes, he's just not that into you. Because if he was, what man wouldn't want to be all over you physically? Another sign, he's not introducing you to his parents or his mother, then he's obviously not that serious having you around, which means he's really not that into you. There are so many signs. If he's not calling, that's another sign that he's just not that into you, because if he was, he would definitely pick up the phone and, you know, want to at least hear your voice and see how you're going. So, and again, it comes down to him giving you the time. But I guess these days, it's not just the ringing, but it's also the texting as well, isn't it? It's texting, but men usually jump at the chance to communicate, and they do that these days via texting. But I just think if they're into you, they would actually ring you, because it's a bit more personal than, you know, texting back and forth. So anyway, I want to tell you about my experience that I had last week. I did go on a date with this guy that I met on Oasis. Actually, the date went really well. It went really, really well. I was on a date with this guy for about 3 hours. And I thought he was actually a really funny guy. 3 hours, but I had to actually cut it short because I did have work the next day, and I didn't want to, you know, stay for too long. But he seemed like a really nice guy, and it's really hard to know if someone likes you. But you know, you do get you do get the messages. However, what really did make me uncertain was the fact that his text messages were delayed. So, you know, texting me back like 2 hours later, 3 hours later. I'm sorry, but I'm not really sure if I like that, because usually when I think a guy likes a girl, they text back at every chance they can get, every opportunity, and it will be quick. So that kind of made me wonder, is this guy, really, I'm thinking, no, Mary, he can't be that into me. But, and 6 days later from the actual date is when this guy decided he wanted to text me. So, to me, that's like, you know, it is quite a long delay. So I'm thinking he's just not that into me. So, yeah. See, men can be mysterious, and but still, I still think that's a sign that he's just not that into me. So, oh well, maybe I wasn't, you know, his cup of tea. Even though, why would he say that that he'd want to go with me on a second date if you know, he's sort of, yeah, I'm getting that kind of signal. Anyway, maybe, yeah, I don't know. But I still think that, for me, that's a sign that he's really not into me. And, shit, he's probably watching this because he knows. And, you know, how freaky is today's society, because this guy saw a picture of me on the Oasis profile, and he said to me, he said, do you make YouTube videos? And I said, yes. And I said, I found your channel. And I'm like, well, how did you find my channel? Because I haven't actually, I haven't told you. So apparently you can do like a Google image search on people, and that kind of freaked me out because you can find out a lot by just a picture. Dark in here now. So I hope you've enjoyed the tips for he's just telling you about my experiences that yeah, see, I just wasn't getting the vibe that he's just not that into you. Well, into me, into you, you know what I mean? Anyway, yes, I'm very tired and it's time to go to bed now. So from Mary's bedroom, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and please do subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Matzakart. Bye.